Right. And we're here. So, yeah, okay. Didn't know if the music was still going. We'll also take a 3-minute break and cycle some water. Get some more for the glass. And get rid of our ads for an hour. So stick around, everybody. We'll be right back. If anyone is interested in playing Astroneer at some point in the future, please let me know. We do have positions available. We are going to be doing some Elements community stuff later on, and anybody who just wants to learn how to play Astroneer. I've been doing it for a while. The game entered early access in 2016, and one of my friends was like, absolutely, we need to learn how to play this because it looks fabulous. And it looked fabulous then. It works a lot better now. So, we'll take 3 minutes, and we'll see you back here. Thank you very much, everybody, and stick around. Be right back. Alright. Load up the strim snails. And this save is pretty old at this point. We got 13.4 megs in our save file, which is slightly ridiculous for this game, but it's alright. Some people have like entire worlds that are practically automated, like top to bottom. Alright, so what we're doing this time. Exo request platform says that we need 48 units for the first goal and a total of about 1920 to complete the entire set. We're at 15 days count. I think I missed a couple weeks in there. We need to submit carbon at 2, is that carbon? Yeah. At 2 points apiece, or Resipound at 15 points apiece. This is mostly found just underground, or you can take resin and compound, and maybe a couple of other things, and combine them. Diamonds at 20 points apiece. Nanocarbon alloy, I think, at 30. I think it is. Yeah, carbon. Nanocarbon alloy, yeah. At 30 points apiece. And these biohazards, apparently. Okay. I didn't notice that these were changing amongst all of them. So our symbols as far as which things we're doing. Oh, I need to change category. Yeesh. These are our Automaton 009, are worth 48 points apiece. To get those, we need diamonds, we need Resipound, and we need to combine them. Right, those would be worth a total of 35, but then we get the bonus to push it to 48. Like I said, I found a couple just laying around. Automated Mass Production Protocol. AMP. No current rewards pending because I have done 0 work on this. And automation technology deployed for resupply, rocket deployed for transfer reward. So we need to come up with, again, a way to get a crap ton of diamond and a crap ton of Resipound. I think Resipound is something that we had been creating fairly simply. Yep. Silicone and plastic. Okay, maybe not. Damn. Alright. Silicone and plastic. Silicone, resin, quartz, methane. Right, so resin and quartz you should be able to find everywhere. Resin, quartz, all planets and caves, yep. And methane is only found on Novus and Aatrox. Okay, and that was silicone. Plastic is carbon and compound. Carbon is all organic, so you just burn it. And compound, which is on all planets. Alright, so I can make as much Resipound as I want. It's just going to take I'm going to need to have a ceramic glass tungsten. I have glass. That's more glass. I have tungsten. Oh goody. And I can get ceramic on this planet. I can get it by using a centrifuge. Or I have ceramic. Alright. So we can make a chem line. Alright. Never-ending bottomless pits that are the snails want food. So we gotta go get some more. In theory, no, they don't take it. You could have more than one thing and you want them to have a specific one, so yeah, it does make sense that they don't just take something. Right. Titanium alloy, titanium, hydrazine, a decent amount of hydrazine too. Carbon. Right. Plastic, carbon and compound. Again, can make as much carbon as we need just by taking our burner. Alright, we've got our smelting furnace. Stick this on over here. And then we've got some spare. We don't even need to. What is in here? Nothing. We've got a spare couple of these. Leave that data circuit in there. Take the medium silo here and here. No, we don't need the silos, we'll just take the... take the resource canister. This one is resin, aluminum. Oh. Right? So we can set this up over here. Shut that off for a sec. This over here. This over here. Does that fit on there? Yes. Cool. Disable output. Turn that back on. The smelter, and we need a medium one of these. Take that. I'll put this guy over there. Okay. Then we these out. Take this over that away. We'll just take it over there. Let's see, special event amp request via platform. Okay. Failure condition resource event, anomaly detected, schematic errors found in chemistry lab, and small printer databases. Right, so that's giving you a heads up as to where to find them. Additional schematics available for large rover and large seat B. That's a different thing. And new structures detected looking at Glacio's North Pole. That's a different thing too. So we're going to leave it for now. Let's get rid of the scrap here. Let's follow it right. We need to take this over there. These guys need to be plugged in. For a minute. Unplug. Okay. Now, if we do this right, wondering if I am. That's fine. I should be able to grab another resource canister. This one's empty? Yes, it is. Put a disable output, put a carbon in it, and then put it here. Now, in theory, nope. Well, that's too bad. That's very much not what I wanted to do, but alright. Alright, yeah. Put this bad boy back in. Let's flip it this way, so it's closer. There we go. That'll work nicely. Alright, then we're gonna space this out. Need more room. Oh, goodness. Just a bunch of crap all over the ground. Cool. This is resin, this is aluminum. We don't need those right now. What did I just do? Looks like I hooked it to something. That's not good. Tractor and trailers. Okay, so when we take our carbon, take that carbon and we need to do something with it. What is it? Make with compound in plastic. Right. No. Damn it. There we go. What? No. Nope. Why? Because that's not going anywhere? No. What? Why isn't this going over here now? What are you doing? I don't understand. That makes no sense. Whatever. And compound. That does not make any sense. If I'm staring at it accusatorially, it works just fine. Cool. Tonight we have some double Gloucester cheese. Fairly mild. Slightly sweet. No fruit in it this time. Got plastic. May end up needing this giant pile of resin. That's compound. Wait, what? No, that is not compound. Get out of here. Do not put things in here. Just put that over there for now. Enable output. Improves width, boost, and drilling ability. I think it means that we have we don't need anything else on there. Could be wrong, but here, turn off. Over here, get rid of the scrap that's on there. We're going to move you back a bit and take the carbon and put it on this stuff. Does that work? Yeah. There we go. Okay, that's probably enough. It was in the chem lab, wasn't it? Silicone. Yep. Okay. Silicone and plastic. I think we're the two. It's over there. Silicone and plastic. Cool. So we have a ton of plastic over here. Silicone requires methane, which can only be found in Aatrox and Novus. And resin and quartz, which are plentiful everywhere. Resin. All right. So we need, got a couple extras there. Empty resource canister, you say? I need to find a good resource canister that's got nothing in it would be nice. This is not green farming practices, by the way. Quartz and resin. I need to take probably the silos, bring them down into, bring them down below, and then just start stacking up a whole bunch of quartz on it from anywhere we can find it. You know, there's at least a couple like big veins down below. Alright. Disable output. Really? Can I? That'll peel all the carbon off. Leaving behind only the plastic, which is at least easier for me to manage. This is turned off. This needs to be turned off. And then that leaves us with nothing there. Okay. Secondly, fifthly, whatever. We could probably send an entire thing, unless this can go inside a resource canister. I don't think it can, but you never know. It can. That's pretty cool. Disable output. Keep the hoverboard on the side. dump that. Keep the recipound. Where do we want to put it? I mean, jeez. Somewhere over here. Ditch this. Okay. Cool. Right. Alright, so we're on the lookout for quartz. Pinkish. Probably already taken a whole bunch of them. Hey, there's some. Using a technique here, probably not even necessary, called fast mining, where we very lightly tap on the button which allows us to lay down a little bit of material. And so we throw a little bit of dirt down at the ground, and then almost immediately let go, and it picks up basically everything within like a 2-meter radius of wherever you just were pointed. It gets very fast, very quick, and it is slightly absurd. Though we have spoken with the developers, and they have intentionally left it in because fast mining is very helpful. What is up with my suit? Have to look at it later. It's just all resin. Nope. Did have some extras. face out of the rock. Alright, we need to go get some of that stuff. These are pop coral. So it is a plant that will explode on you if you're not too careful, and then can leave you stranded down underneath the soil while you try to figure out a way to get back here. Pick up your body. Mutant Hispine seed is useful. These are these guys right here. They will spit acid at you, and it's just a cloud of gaseous corrosion. That'll eventually, it will actually chase you down, which is fun. But if you get the mutant ones, which you get by uprooting their individual plantness, so you uproot the plant and then you that's all ammonia. We need that. You uproot the plant and then replant its seeds, and they come back as nicer versions, which do not attack you directly. And can still serve as food for some of the snails. Which a lot of them do really love it, so score. So helpful. I don't know, they like a whole bunch of them were just automatically converted, so I don't have to spend time, energy, and resources trying to repurpose them. They're just exactly the ones I need. So great. Alright, let's take this beacon and move it over toward the... there we go. Yeah, move it over toward this ammonium, which is going to be very helpful very shortly. So we don't need any more aluminum right now, we're good on that, but try to stick with grabbing few more things, and we can shove this scrap into our shredder. Let's collect some ammonium. Nice. Got some freebies from earlier, apparently. Come on. Alright, find a steep one and make a little ladder here that we can go up. So sphalerite, no. not seeing any more ammonium here. So I think we might be out. There it is. Two, and a 3, and a 4. Found some more. Now we don't really have all that much room left, but nonetheless, I still have an empty backpack. So this seems like a good opportunity. Why let it go to waste? That's not gonna go. No, that's not a good idea. Two more. One. Two. That should be it. Ah. resource canisters. Resource canister. Glass, titanium, and nanocarbon alloy. Boo. Might be able to get a medium one. I think the medium one will actually fit on top of the exo request thing as well. So it might actually be worthwhile. Okay. Resource, glass, and plastic. Okay. That I can manage. There's a ton of plastic over there, and I am carrying a ton of quartz, which makes glass. So we go back over here. Boo. Good evening and welcome everybody who came in. My name is Obi-Wan Pez. This is N-Simplex Pachinko. We are attempting to check out the new event in Astroneer, which is going on for the next 15 days before I end up forgetting about it and not finishing it. So we are attempting at the moment to craft a whole bunch of well, in this case we wanted, what did we do? Silicone, in order to help to create, yup, completely forgot where I am in this process. Resopound? Yeah, Resopound. Silicone and plastic. Anybody who has not played Astroneer before, it's a good game. I've been playing since 2016, and one of my friends was helping me out, try to understand how it all worked. Right, then the automaton comes after that, which requires 1 Resopound and 1 diamond. Diamond is a lot harder to get naturally. In this game, you need to create 2 graphene pieces and then use the chemistry lab to crush them together. Graphene is similarly made out of a whole bunch of hydrazine, explosive rocket fuel, and carbon, which is just burnt organic material. So run around on the planet or essentially grow a sap farm over here, and one way or the other you can get a whole bunch of organic there. I'm using a smelter to burn it up, turn it into carbon here. And then we're going to take that carbon, mix it with hydrazine, which should be in here, right? Graphene. It's graphite, not carbon. All right, my bad on that one. So we need the raw graphite, which is out in the mountains. We need hydrazine, which is made up of a whole bunch of ammonium and hydrogen. Unfortunately, hydrogen is not a common element found on this planet. It is something that is in the atmosphere. Hydrogen. Nope, actually we can. Alright, never mind. We're good. That was methane that we needed for something else, which we can't get here. So we need to go to either Novus or Atrox. Hydrogen is good. Silva is where we are, and Novus is another possibility for where we'd want to be in order to make sure that we can get methane as well. Alright, and the snails have eaten again, which means time to feed them. Or rather, in this case, put some food on standby. Right. Take out the scrap. We want this thing to collect quartz into this special quartz container. Turn on. You may want a couple more. That's not what we wanted. Right, fair enough. We wanted to get this small printer, and we need to burn the stuff stuff into glass anyway. Quartz. Trade. Nope. Nope. Take that quartz off. Move the ammonium into here. Move the canister and some ammonium on it. Turn on. Okay, cool. Alright. I think that'll just about do it for tonight. So let's go to the main menu and hang out there for a couple minutes. So, thank you everybody for coming on in. We are going to be back on Monday, certainly, for our differential equations class, which we do here every Monday and Wednesday night at 9 o'clock BST, which is 4 o'clock Eastern US and 1 o'clock PM Pacific. So if everybody aligns to those, or UTC 2000, 8 o'clock. We'll be back. I mean, I'm probably going to be playing Astroneer in off hours anyway, just to try to clean this stuff up and make some sort of progress on the community goal. So Monday, Wednesday, we'll be back for differential equations. Next week is going to start on second order differential equations, so it's going to be really cool. There's all sorts of new stuff and connections that can be made. And linearization, which is also really cool. So we look in local areas and say, what if this were a linear system? What would happen? Then on Tuesday, we're probably going to be doing our usual math question and answer stream. So anybody have any questions, come on in with something and see what you feel like coming up with. See if you want to work on puzzles. We'll maybe, if nobody has any questions, we'll work on either some of the differential equation stuff, or we'll work on Euler's, Project Euler, or maybe natural number game. We'll see what I'm in the mood for. And then next Friday we'll be doing gaming again, probably Astroneer, maybe Link it 2, we'll see how it goes. So, let's go find somebody to raid. I would appreciate if you hang around and support somebody. Let's see. Dawn's doing Phasmo. Rocket Sage is doing Alone in the Dark. Solu is doing RimWorld. It is Friday night rimming night, so... Talos is doing Hunt Showdown 1896. Weeping Angel is currently doing Abiotic Factor and will eventually get back with the three-piece team, who is also Dev the Devastator and somebody else I can't remember. Curses. Weeping Angel, Dev. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, clearly I need to go back. Veery. There we go. Alright. Let's go see... let's go see Dawn, I think. Playing Phasma with the gang. Appears to be Jed and Hardlocked. I don't know either of... Well, I know I've seen Jed around, but I don't know Hardlocked. At any rate, thank you so much, everybody, for coming on in. My name is Obi-Wan Pez, and this is NSimplex Pachinko. We will see you next time, whether that be for mathy type stuff or gamey type stuff. And for now, have a good weekend. See you all later.